What's up, YouTubers? Hey, have you ever felt like you are stuck and like there's just like this big, empty, massive hole like in you that fills you with like dread and like you don't want to do anything? Or maybe not just necessarily do anything, but like you're constantly doing, like maybe you're working or like you're trying to start your business or you're learning in school, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, but like you just feel like you're stuck. And it's like little by little, you start like losing hope and like everything loses its value, right? It just makes it seem to you like life sucks. Once you fall in this hole, it's very difficult to find the strength to like climb out of this hole. Even if you want things to change, at times, because of the patterns and the habits that we already have, actually achieving that change is quite difficult. And in time, maybe you start falling or feeling again like, dude, like you have no energy. You have no energy, you can't sleep right, or like having trouble sleeping. Um, and every time or whenever I feel like I'm starting to fall into that uh, hole of dread or sadness, depression, whatever that thing is, right? That it just gets you there and like it becomes difficult to just get out of bed. There are five things that I normally try to do. So I do these five things at least, and that's like the very minimal choice that I can do because I'm like, dude, like I need to get strength, right? Like I need to do something that gets me out of here. And those five things that I do. So it starts with the very basic human need, which is water, right? Our body's like 70% 75% water or something or other. Like we need water. Like we need to keep ourselves hydrated, and if we're not keeping our body hydrated, then dehydration plays a major part on how you feel. If we think of our mind like an engine, like the car engine, right? And it's still the coolant to keep a type of balance, right? And so the car doesn't overheat and the engine doesn't overheat. You need to stay hydrated to be able to focus longer and learn and do all things that you want to do. So the second thing I try to do is I make sure I eat at a regular time, or like my daily routine. Breakfast in the morning, maybe a snack for lunch, and then my dinner. I try to keep those times where I eat very consistent. So then, whenever I manage to start drinking enough water and actually having food, I tend then the third thing that is needed, it's a lot easier, which is sleep. So if I am hydrated throughout the day and I ate, then it's easier for me to fall asleep. Because you have to fall asleep, you have to have also a specific pattern to sleep so you can regenerate and heal. Because when you're sleeping, your body heals. When you're sleeping, your body programs so that you learn long-term memory and like all that stuff, right? So like you do need to sleep. So those are three things that our body needs, right? Fourth thing that I feel the need and like I actually crave it, so it's to be outside. Like I need to be out, either to be in the park, even just a walk around the park, to be somewhere on a day hike where there's a creek or there is water. So I've noticed every time I feel happy, and I feel well and strong, and like this is who I am, right? Like I am myself. Like there's nothing wrong with me at the moment. So every time I feel that way, I am drinking enough water. I am eating at the times I'm supposed to be eating and the amount of meals I'm supposed to have in a day. I am sleeping enough for my body to say I am rested, I am not tired. Because you could still eat well, drink water, and be sleeping, the amount of hours that your body needs, but you still have stress in your daily life and all of that. So being around nature, it's definitely like it's good, it's calming. So it will level up or level out your vibrational energy and keep you calm and balanced. And then the last thing, the fifth thing I do, and I think it is and has definitely helped me out. So it's I tend to reach out to somebody. Like we need contact. Like you need contact with somebody else. Plants, as cool as they might be, they won't necessarily talk to you back, other than like you hear them or you think you hear them and be like, oh hey, how are you, plant? Hey, you're doing great. I'm sorry, I just smacked you right now. Like you can have conversations with plants, sure, but there's still something very unique and very special about carrying a conversation and having someone there to talk to you and to listen to you. Nowadays, it is very easy to reach out to somebody because of social media and the internet. Dude, it's so easy to reach out to somebody. Actually building a connection, perhaps it's something different topic and more challenging. However, like, dude, you can reach out. You can reach out to somebody on Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube comments. There's plenty of ways to try to connect with somebody. Those are the 5 things that I do to kind of keep me sane or bring me back to sanity whenever I'm into feel like I am starting to fall into this hole. Obviously there's more work than just that, but this is the first step, or first 5 steps, I don't know, but this is like the first step that I take every time I'm starting to feel down or I've just laying on the ground. So I have to remember, like, oh yeah, I have, because if you think about it, dude, if you just haven't had breakfast or you don't eat through the whole day, like by the evening you're like grumpy, right? That's the whole term. You're hangry, like you get hangry a lot. It's like hell yeah, like everything will annoy you, like you're hungry, like it's that discomfort. If you don't drink water, you can all of a sudden get a headache and be like, oh damn, what happened? Like I have a massive headache today. And then you think about it and you're like, oh right, dude, like I didn't drink water like at all today. I had my cup of coffee in the morning and then no water, right? Like that's not good. Like that's not good. It's not good. If you don't sleep, dude, like you can sleep 2 hours a day or a night or like an hour, or like not sleeping one night and like it's horrible the next day. Like sometimes you can like go one day or one night with like an hour sleep, but then the second day that happens, then you start to get into other issues and whatnot. So you manage to control those 3 things, right? Water, food, and sleeping. Those 2 things can help you achieve then to have the energy and the will to go outside and enjoy nature. Going to a park, right? The river, a creek, a lake, enjoy the ocean waves. And finally, there's nothing better than enjoying those things with someone else. So whether that be person to person, or you have a phone conversation, have a video call conversation with somebody, right? And that can spark all types of creative thoughts and different perspectives on life or a subject that you had not thought about. Because like we need different perspectives in our lives to help us grow out of our own shell. Because you know, if nobody taught us or challenged our own beliefs, right? It's like no room for growth. It's like, yeah, my house is the only place I get to experience, and I don't have to go outside of my house because this is a safe zone and this is good, right? Like it's no, like what? Why would you do that? There's a big world over there that we have to take care of and explore. So with that said, I hope if you're feeling a little bit down, or you know, you have that hold and dude, you like can't do anything, and your mind's all over the place, I would suggest you try these 5 things and really pay attention to, you know, your drinking water patterns, the food you eat, how much you sleep, and then go outside, enjoy nature, and talk to people. With that said, unum diem ad altrum. Peace.